I just finished collecting all of the sprites in the game, and in this video I'll be showing you how you can get every single sprite as well. With the release of Chapter 7 Season 3, sprites were reintroduced to the game, but in a way like we've never seen before. So how do they work? When finding a sprite, you have two options: save it or play with it. If you want to save the sprite, you need to extract it. For this, go up to any of the extraction points spread across the island, which you can find by this icon on your minimap. And after calling in an extraction crate and waiting for it to arrive, you get to drop it off, adding it to your collection and saving it onto your account. But for this, you can also use a portable extractor, which you can use at any point during your match. And to get them, go up to these terminals over at any of the extraction sites where you get to buy one every single day for 2,000 sprite dust. And after successfully extracting it, will be saved to your collection. Where extracting sprites will also unlock you more edit styles for the Guardian skin, as extracting 75 sprites will be giving you the cosmic color, which looks really cool. Navigating to the Sprite tab from the in-game lobby will show you your full collection. You get to see all their different rarities and what level they're on, as each level will increase the power of their abilities. Where at level 5 it will be Master, and receive this crown icon on its image. And on top of that, the more sprites you master, the more rewards you will unlock from these milestones. Each sprite will start at level 1, so to master it, equip it from your collection, load into your next game, and keep playing with it. And once it has reached level 5, it's at its max power and it will start to glow. But of course, don't forget to extract it after reaching max level to save it to your collection, because if you don't and you die, you will lose the sprite and whatever level you got it to. But if you extracted it before losing it in a later match, you won't lose the sprite completely, as it will still appear in your collection. However, to use it again, you will first have to buy it back using sprite dust. And here's how much sprite dust it will cost for you to buy back every single sprite. Where the rarer the sprite, the more sprite dust it will cost to summon it back. So far, we've gotten a total of 11 sprites in the game, with each one of them having their own ability. A water sprite gives you shield within the water. The Earth Sprite gives you a chance to find additional loot when opening chests. The Fire Sprite creates a burst when dealing damage to enemies. The Duck Sprite gives you shield while emoting. The Ghost Sprite makes you invisible when you reload any weapon. The Dream Sprite gives you legendary loot when leveling it up. The Demon Sprite gives both health and shield when taking down an enemy. The Punk Sprite has a chance of giving either nothing or infinite ammo all game long. The King Sprite increases your pickaxe damage to both builds and enemy players. The Burnt Peanut Sprite can get you mythic loot when taking out enemies. And the 0 Point Sprite spawns a Shield Bubble Jr. while healing. But on top of their base powers, 10 of these sprites also come in 3 unique rarities: Gold, Gummy, and Galaxy, which all add an additional power to your sprites. All Gold sprites will give you bonus XP from elims. All Gummy sprites will give you 10% more sprite dust when extracting, and all Galaxy sprites will give you 20% more ammo. Oh yeah, and please don't get fooled by these fake golden sprites, because if you didn't know, when you equip the Midas skin and pick up any sprite, it will turn into gold. Since Midas' golden touch turns anything he touches into gold, even sprites. But as Fortnite keeps adding new rarities every single week, soon we'll even be getting gem, holofoil, quack, and even cube sprite variants. All the different gem sprites will give you 30% less fall damage, holofoil sprites increase the chance at finding other rare sprites by 30%, and the abilities for cube and quack sprites have not been decided yet. But on top of that, they're even going to be adding new sprites to the game, as in the game files, both this boss sprite can be found along with this cloud sprite. And according to leakers, we'll even be getting a John Wick sprite. And of course, we can't forget about the 7 sprite and Fish Stick sprite, which were both seen on some of these loading screens. Now, of course, you can LARP some of your sprites by using them as one of these edit styles for the Guardian skin, but they'll only show the base variants. So did you know you can even display your rare ones, such as a Gummy, Gold, or even a Galaxy? As Fortnite added this backbling inside of the Battle Pass known as the Sprite Pod, which allows you to show off any sprite from your collection in-game without losing it when you die or leave. However, you only get to put in sprites that you actually master. And this feature will finally become available next update according to Fortnite status themselves. Also, if you miss seeing your backbling, did you know you can actually hide your sprites on your back? For this, go to your settings, go to game settings, scroll down to sprites, where you get to enable this option right here, removing sprites from your back, which can be super overpowered. How do you find all the sprites in the game and get a full collection like I did? Well, there's a few methods for this. First one being, of course, finding them, as you can find sprites inside of sprite chests. Here's what they look like, and when opening one, there's always a guaranteed sprite inside. So here are all of the Sprite chest locations on the map. Now, about the Sprite chest, here's one of the best routes you can take to find the most Sprite chests in one single game. Of course, everyone has their own route to open as many Sprite chests as possible. However, I honestly find this one the best as I get to open between 10 and 20 Sprite chests every single game doing this. I actually sped up the gameplay of me doing this, but if you want to see a full walkthrough for this, let me know by commenting this emoji down below. And if you go and open all these chests during one of Fortnite's Sprite events, your chances at finding either gold or gummy sprites will be even higher. As last time, I found many gold ones, and the next gummy event is gonna last for an extra hour twice. However, there are a few secret spots on the map which can get you super rare sprites as well. The Duck Vault. If you go to Cluster Coast down here at the bottom right of the map, you want to look around this POI for a suspicious duck. You're pretty much looking for a duck with sunglasses on. It actually has 6 different spawn locations. The first few of them being at the Duck Yacht, either right here on one of these couches or inside of the master bedroom. If it's not there, take a look over at this pond, inside of this aquarium, inside of this outdoor pool, or inside of this indoor pool. And once you finally found it, go pick it up, dropping you this duck key. Take it to the tallest building inside of Cluster Coast, where inside of this room, you want to put the duck in the glass case, where after displaying it, this platform will start to go down, revealing the secret layer. But if you continue to keep on going down, you'll find this room with many rare chests, and maybe even some rare sprites too. The Duck Race. If you go over to Heatwave Harbor and head northwest to this exact location on the map, you will find this little bridge right here, where you can actually start a duck race. Keep following the ducks as they make their way down the stream, because when they hit these tiny boxes, they'll break and potentially spawn in sprites. Where all the way down at the end of the race, one duck is ultimately gonna win, and this cannon is gonna shoot out even more loot, including sprites. The Prison Room. And then for probably the coolest secret of all, land at Sinister Strip, make a left and come down these stairs straight down here, where you'll find this prison door, which is actually locked. But if you follow these power cables, so go down here and from there just keep following it, it will lead you to this power station where you get to shut down part of the security grid. Head back to where you came from and follow the other side of the power cable. This one will lead you down the other tunnel, allowing you to shut down the other part of the security fence. Where as you can see, you can now open the prison cell, where inside great loot will be waiting for you along with actual sprites. The Lighthouse. This secret was only recently discovered because when you land at the lighthouse near Calamari Canyon, head to the top of the lighthouse where at the light itself you can ignite it, and once turned on, 2 lights will start to rotate, revealing secret chest locations. Once it did, hit the light with your pickaxe for it to pause and quickly go down to open it. Every game rifts in 2 blue chests, so go back up again, hit the light for it to continue rotating, and once it rifted in its second blue chest, hit it one more time and quickly open it to hopefully find more rare sprites. The Storage Room. For this, drop over at the Battlewoods POI and get yourself at least 500 gold, which you can find by opening chests or by going to nearby stores, as they have these cash registers inside or even a small safe. And once you got the gold, head over to this location right here on the map, which is actually a storage facility, where if you make your way inside and walk down these stairs, you can find this mystery door that you can open for 500 gold, where inside a sprite will be waiting for you. Sometimes it actually doesn't spawn, so just keep opening these where eventually you will get lucky. The Wishing Fountain. For this one, make your way over to Sunken Shores, where if you go to this power station, you get to interact with this button to repair the water pumps. After this, walk over to the water tower, interact with this hand wheel to repair it, where if you now go to the fountain, you will see it's working again, allowing you to make a wish for 200 gold, squirting out loot which can sometimes even spawn super rare sprites too. The Lab. For this, get over to the car wash near Golden Grove. Head on inside where you can spot this drain. Break the floor next to it, revealing a secret stair. And when you head on down, it's actually a lab, which is a direct reference from Breaking Bad. But in here, you can find a guaranteed blue chest, which can give you really cool sprites too. And when you find a vault keycard, you actually have access to a secret sprite vault, which there are 2 of on the island as of right now, either at Frosted Flats or at Sinister Strip. However, when you find one of their keycards, just go to the vault icon on the map, make your way down here, and open the vault door. Or inside, you can find sprite chests, blue chests, as well as regular chests. Or if you happen to find a vault key, which looks like this, the nearest vault lock will be marked on your map by this icon. When arriving at the closest locked vault, use the key to unlock the door, where inside you can always find both a sprite chest as well as a blue chest. I've also been getting lots of questions, how do I farm sprite dust? As I've been getting close to 20,000 sprite dust in just one single game. And how do I do it? Well, extracting as many sprites as possible in bot lobbies. As using this method, I always end up extracting anywhere between 20 and 30 sprites in just one game. For this, just go download Fortnite on your phone or tablet, create a new dummy account, add your main as a friend, and join each other. Then just load up a zero-bolt squad and set it to no fill and join it. And as soon as you joined, you get to leave with the bot account. You know it has worked since bot lobbies will always be full of 100 players the second you join. And on top of that, opening Sprite chest inside of bot lobbies will always only give you one of the basic sprites. Now just go take out as many enemies as possible, as some of them will also carry sprites with them. And once you have a full inventory of sprites, just go up to any extraction point and place all of your sprites inside. And then just keep on repeating this over and over again. Of course, you can also use these bot lobbies to level up your sprites. But unfortunately, Fortnite cut onto this and nerfed how much sprite level points it gives out in bot lobbies. But still, it's a much safer way to do this than by joining a public lobby and risking losing your rarest ones. But either way, I do have some tips and tricks to level up your sprites. Did you know you will even get sprite level points for opening cash registers and fishing rods, which makes any location around the shore super overpowered to drop at, since there's loads of fishing rods, ammo crates, and chests. But if you happen to find an NPC, go take it down as well, as this will even count towards your points. And of course, the same goes with any boss you can find around the map. This makes dropping at John Wick's dock, even though you already unlocked it, super overpowered, as when you do, it will spawn in these guards, which you can easily take out, giving you level points for each one of them. From there, for the next method, you have to wait for the next update, as according to Epic, 2 new extraction tools are in the works. First one being the Lucky Locator, which tracks down a buried chest that's guaranteed to have a sprite inside which you haven't collected yet. And even later this season, we will also see the Extraction Site Booster, which calls in a special extraction crate that will boost any sprite extracted at the site. But if you don't want to wait to complete your collection, this next method might be for you, since I was recently given the Gummy 0-point sprite by my good friend Yareen, who you can check out on Twitter. He dropped me this and many more sprites, which I could then add to my collection. And I will be doing the same for my subscribers. For the next couple of weeks, I'll be giving out rare sprites from my collection to my subscribers. So if you want to have a chance at receiving any of these sprites, go leave a like on the video right now, make sure to go and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below telling me both your Epic Games username and which sprite or which sprites you still need. I will actually be streaming myself giving out these sprites on my official second channel. So go subscribe to ShuffleGamer2 right now if you want to be the first one to get dropped one of my rare sprites. The link to ShuffleGamer2 will be in the pinned comment, in the description, or on screen now. I hope to see you there.